Okay, so welcome back to another video. I am now heading to Grenoble. I've left my campsite where I did the skiing and I'm heading into the city of Grenoble, going to explore it a little bit, go into a cafe with some good Wi-Fi hopefully and do a bit of work and then just go from there. My rough plan is to head down south and I'm going to look at some workaways online and then apply for a few of those. So it kind of depends where they are. Not really too sure on my direction yet, but that's the rough plan. So let's head to Grenoble now. Apparently it's a very nice city, the city of the Alps, and check it out. So it's just going to be a fleeting visit to Grenoble. It looks like quite a nice city in the centre. A little bit rough on the outskirts. I think it's quite a studenty city, but it looks okay. I've just been to a coffee shop and had a coffee and just done a bit of work on their fast Wi-Fi. Just bought a little croissant for lunch and I've been working out trying to find some workaways in the south of France. I think I found one, which is brilliant. So I'm going to speak to them guys later. For now, I'm going to eat my croissant, find somewhere to stay tonight, just south of Grenoble really, just heading southbound. So yeah, nothing much to report. This is where I've parked. It's, yeah, as you can see, the reason why I'm not exploring too much is because it's started to hammer it down. So when I left my campsite, I filled up the water tank, the water canister, and I've just come into the back now and there's water on the floor. And I've just remembered, I didn't do up the bloody thing, did I? I didn't do it up. It's wet all in here. I need to take all of this food out and dry it all out, get the tank out. I'm going to put all the food in this bag. Rightio then, so I am driving southbound to further south of France and I've found a workaway that I'm going to be doing for the next 2 weeks or so. So I'm really excited about that. It's brilliant. I spoke to the host, she's really lovely. I'm super excited. I don't know how much of the actual workaway I'll be showing, you know, for privacy reasons. I'll get out on some adventures for sure and explore the area, and I'm excited to show you all that, and it's part of my travel journey. It's something that I wanted to do whilst I'm in Europe. Probably won't be the only one that I'll do. I'm really looking forward to doing this one in France, a beautiful part of France, and getting that experience, you know, that cultural exchange. So it's raining a lot, but the weather is looking up over the next few days, which is good. The spillage in the back of the van is okay. I'm just drying it out a little bit. It's nothing too horrific. So I've just pulled over to make some food and stopped in this absolutely stunning place. The rain's eased, so I'm gonna have a little explore as well. It's a gorge, and there's a lovely river, and over the other side I think there's a really good view of the gorge up there. So I'm gonna go and check that out. But first, check out the colour of the water on the other side here. Let's drop the van. Look at that over there. Should I try and get over there? Let's go and have a little look. Look at the colour of that. I guess there's clay or something underneath making it that colour over that side. That looks, oh, I'd love to go for a swim now. Not in this temperature though. It's like the perfect depth as well. That water would be so perfect for swimming in the summer. If it was warmer I'd be straight in there. Not now though, it's a mere 5 degrees, which is far from my comfortable range for wild swimming, cold water swimming. It's really sad that in these beautiful parts of nature, a lot of them are obviously like truck stops and stuff on the side of the road. To be fair, there's usually bins. At this one there's not actually any bins, and there's just like tissues and stuff on the side, which is a real shame in places that are so beautiful. I just thought I had to stop here if I'm driving through. It's an amazing place. To be fair, when it was really foggy and I was super high up, I was probably driving through some absolutely epic scenery, but I couldn't see a thing because of the weather. I'm just gonna have a little walk up here and then back to the van to make some dinner. On a day where I've not really done much activity and movement, it's good to get out. So I popped a Netto earlier, and it's like a Lidl kind of Aldi French supermarket, and I picked up this little bad boy, 80p, 80 cent I should say, ratatouille à la provinciale. Basically ratatouille in a tin, so nice and easy. I'm going to warm that up. Tell you what, it's looking alright, that, isn't it? Finished the ratatouille for an 80 cent meal, nice and quick. It was really nice. Bit of crusty bread. Right, time to head to my campsite. Well, not campsite, camp spot for the evening. About an hour's drive. Good morning, guys, from somewhere in the south of France. Not entirely sure where I am. I arrived at my park up very late last night and it was pitch black. I'll show you where I parked up for the night, and I've got a bit of a story of me trying to find this park up in the dark because it wasn't that easy and I had a bit of a nightmare and nearly got stuck. I'll show you where I parked up for the night, which is actually a really nice spot, really peaceful night to sleep. Then I'm going to get some breakfast and we'll go for a walk, and I'll tell you about my little fiasco of nearly getting stuck. Yeah, this is where I parked up last night. It's a really nice spot actually, just like farmland. I'm just parked there. You've got this dirt track here, and then just behind it there's a road not far, about 50-80 metres maybe. Right, let's go on a little walk and I'll try and build a bit of a picture of what happened last night. It was basically like Top Gear. I felt like I was on Top Gear. I was half enjoying it and half stressed because I do quite like the kind of off-roading, but in a van that's not great at off-roading, it was a little bit stressful because I thought I might get stuck. But yeah, I'll try and build a picture of what happened. It's quite windy out there, so you might not be able to hear me very well. The reason I say it's like Top Gear is because, you know, they get stuck and tow each other out. The only difference is I'm on my own, so if I get stuck, I'm stuck. That's it, I'm there. So, right, so essentially I've driven down this dirt track, missed this little park up spot here, and I've headed straight down here. And I'm looking at it when I'm driving, I'm thinking this is a bit slim, this. And it starts off alright, and you've got this kind of ridge here that the left tyre just drops down, which was a bit dodgy because it was a little bit soft. So I carry on going, and you know, these kind of these bushes are scraping a little bit on the side of the van. There's all bits and, you know, bits of sticks and stuff, and I can't really see an end, and I don't really want to be reversing all the way back up here, especially in a van without a rear view mirror, or, you know, you can't see out the back. And then I got to this kind of bit and I could see all these rocks, big rocks. I had to get real tight to this side, so I carried on and it widened up a little, not a lot really. It's pretty much the width of the van. Right, we're turning a corner here. Hopefully I'm nearly back on track. Turning around, hopefully the little park up's just around the corner here. I realise I am not going much further. Get up this bit fine. So I'm climbing up this bit, alright, bit dodgy. God, look at all of this on the floor as well. I came all the way up here and I got to this steep, got through here, got to this steep hill bit, and I looked at that, got to about here, and I looked at that and I thought there is absolutely no chance my van is getting up there. So I ended up reaching up to about this rock here with the van with a bit of a run up, and I spotted this field here. So I reversed into the field, and then stupidly I thought, well, I'll just be able to turn right. Well, firstly I tried to turn left into the field, couldn't get round. So then I went as far as I could up there, reversed in here, and tried to pull round. In hindsight, if I'd have got the back of the van there, I probably would have made it round. I'm about here, and I've tried to turn right, pretty much gone down this bit here, but you can probably see, and I've, well, maybe about here, And I've got here and I've realised I ain't going much further. I reckon that might be where my van was here. And then I'm stuck. So I'm thinking, shit. So then I try and reverse back up, and I'm just wheel spinning. I can smell the clutch burning. And I reverse back, and I'm stuck and forward. So then I go further right in, forward to this bush, and then I'm able to just reverse back up a little bit, and then swing back round. And then what I ended up doing was, is reversing back up there as far as I could up the hill. So in the field, spin around, reverse back up there as far as I could, and then I was able to just drive back forward through the trail that I came through. So that, I don't know how well I've explained that, but that was my adventure last night when trying to get to this parker, and it was pretty scary. I mean, look how skinny that is. My van fit through that last night. It was quite good fun. I did quite enjoy it, but I was also really stressed because I thought, if I get stuck here, how am I gonna, who's gonna get me? How am I gonna get out? How am I gonna get towed out? And when I nearly beached it, that was at the point when I was stressed. I was fine going down this skinny trail. I thought, you know, there's not much that can go wrong here. It was when I stupidly tried to do that right turn to get back onto it and nearly beached it. That was the scary bit. My wheels were just spinning and I could smell the clutch. Oh God. So yeah, but all good. Got to the park, I've had a really nice night's sleep. I'm gonna hit the road now. I've got about 2 hours driving. So I've just pulled over. There's a really beautiful chapel here. So I'm just going to go and take a look. Chapel Saint Donut. Definitely not how you pronounce it, but that's how an Englishman might pronounce it. So yeah, let's take a look at it. It looks beautiful. There's lots of danger signs up, so I assume it's a bit unsafe. But it's a really beautiful chapel. Let's have a little walk around this side. The main brickwork of it is in really good nick. Guess it's just deteriorating. What's on the top? Oh, it looks like you probably could get up there. There's a flagpole up there.